What's up, guys? Oh, this thing, I've had it forever. It's totally not from like hitting a door really hard. I don't even know where to start. I guess I'll try and just do this chronologically. Basically, 3 or 4 days ago is when just things started going downhill. Yeah, I should probably explain. The meds I'm supposed to take in the morning, but they make me sleepy and I have to take naps every day. I want to be productive during the day, so I started taking them at night, about 2 days before all this. And it has led me to become more easily agitated and struggle a little more, just with things in general. I'm not going to get into all the details because I don't want to cause any drama. I'm just going to say me and my brother got into a dispute about something, and what it boils down to basically is he doesn't feel safe around me. I tried to listen to him and he kind of literally talked himself out of it and just got up and left, and that made me mad, and that's when I hit the door. Then later that night, or the next day, I think it was the next day. It was later that night. Because I remember I had drunk a monster to just calm me down. I felt fine, things were gonna go smoothly. Life was good then. Okay, not good, just better. You know, I went down gamed, and then I get a text. I have this friend that's just complicated. Basically, she's been feeling guilty about talking to me because she's technically not allowed to have Instagram or talk to guys in general. And somehow someone found out. It was really nobody's fault. Before everyone even knew about whether or not we should talk about it, I had discussed it with my roommates because they had just kind of found out. And so then I was like, yeah, of course I'm talking to her. And this was before she had even told me that. And so somehow one of the girls found out, and she didn't know, she wasn't supposed to tell anybody. And then when it was clarified, it wasn't updated to her. So she talked with somebody about it, and then that person had asked her about it because she had come to stay. So she got really mad at me. I would have been mad because, it looks like I was the one that talked about it, and you can't know everything. So we argue until about, I don't know, I don't even remember. We argue until like 3 or 4 in the morning, right? And I finally just pass out. She had messaged me and I just didn't respond because I fell asleep. I passed out on the floor. So I woke up the next morning around 8 or 9. Slept pretty hard. Didn't wake up or anything. It was good sleep. Threw away my milk, and the door that goes directly up to my room was locked, so I went through to the main corridor area and decided to just draw. I had brought my stuff down with me, so I was like, I might as well just draw here anyway. So I was looking up videos and pictures and stuff to see what I wanted to draw, because that's what I do when I'm frustrated. It helps me relax. She comes in and we get to talk, and really she did more of the talking. I felt kind of bad because I was really thrown off. I wasn't expecting her to show up. I wasn't expecting her to talk to me. I was caught off guard. She was the one who initiated our conversations, and then she said we should stop talking, and then she said we could keep talking. So she felt bad about that, and she said she wasn't even supposed to have Instagram, so she feels bad that she's talking. Basically, just a lot of guilt, lots of just whatever. And I have to also mention, I wasn't wearing my glasses. I cannot see very well without my glasses. I could not see her face, so I really wasn't looking at her because there's no point for me to look at something if I can't see it. But I could definitely tell she was very upset and felt very bad. So, but I appreciated her talking to me. I wish I would have said that. I wasn't able to because it was early, woken up, hadn't processed much, and this happened the night before. I just hadn't gotten this yet, and so I'm also in pain, also frustrated, and this was really out of the blue. I should also mention I meant to get gauze tape, and they didn't have gauze tape, so this just looks worse than it is. It's I guess sprained. So we talked it out, and then she left because she was only here to visit for a short time. That's basically that. I'm trying not to share too many details because I'm just trying not to share too many details. I know she's probably watching this, so hi, if you are. I'm sorry as well. Things didn't turn out the way we wanted, and that we're basically just not gonna talk anymore. Unless unless I see you again. So I do appreciate you coming to talk to me, and I wish I could have formulated my thoughts quicker. I've been thinking about it for the last 2 or 3 days and processing it all. Despite all this happening though, yes, I'm kind of in a bad mood right now, but I'm also looking at the positive end of things, and I don't know how or why, but I just am. All this means is I'm just getting involved with life and experiencing it to its fullest. I'm just enjoying it. And whether or not, even though this was a bad thing that happened, nobody really did anything wrong. It just kind of fell apart, and I'd say the experience was worth it. Just means I'm being human, and I'm not excluding myself from society or people. And even though we do argue, that's just part of it, and that's just part of life. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I like the fact that even though they might not necessarily be good memories, I'm making them nonetheless. I've been in a dark place where I was never out doing anything, and I would have killed even for drama. I wouldn't have cared. Just wanted to talk to people, even if things fell apart. So I'm thankful. Anyway, I guess that's all I really have to say. I just wanted to get that out, talk about it. I don't know. I guess I'll catch you later.